Look at the traffic. Look at the traffic ahead. I'm just gonna. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. Everybody now want to take this exit. This is crazy. Just. Hi beautiful people, hope you guys are great, you guys are fine, staying safe. So I was just thinking of something about this lockdown. Now we have time to enough time to spend with our loved ones. We have time to spend with our families. We have time to spend with the people around us. We have time now to exercise. We have time to create time, not creating time because we already have enough time. We have to spend more time reading our Bibles, reading books, like creating time for God. We spend time learning new skills, developing the ones we already knew, like learn how to cook. During this lockdown, we've learned, a lot of people have learned how to do certain things that they never thought they could do. Because we have enough time to do all those things. We now exercise, we want to keep fit, which is really, really good. We create time for God, we pray, we'll watch online messages and everything. We'll develop new skills, cooking, reading and everything. Those are great, those are wonderful. But the question now is, what happens after the lockdown? What is going to happen after the lockdown? Are you going to go back to your old ways, or are you going to continue the things that you used to do during the lockdown? Are you going to still create time for those things? These are good things. It's good to exercise. It's really good to exercise, even if it's not to lose weight. At least exercise will help you to age well, so you'll not have certain complications when you're aging, during the aging process. At least exercise is good, even if you don't want to lose weight, to keep fit. And it's good to learn new skills. It's good to read, not like, even if you're not in school, like look for things that will improve you, your mind. You read books, you learn a lot. It's good to learn new skills, to cook. But the thing is, we have created all these things just for this lockdown period. We have enough time to do all those things. We have enough time to cook. We have enough time to spend with our loved ones, with our family, check on our friends. We have enough time to exercise. We have enough time to like spend time with God, to study the Word of God. We have enough time for all these things. So when the lockdown is over, when all this is over, are we still going to create time for our families? Are we still going to create time for our friends? Are we going to create time to study the Word of God? Are we still going to create time to pray, to watch the messages, the online messages? Are we going to create time to work on our physical health, like exercising? Are we still going to create time to read the books we've bought or started reading? Are we still going to create time for all this, or we're just going to abandon them? Now the lockdown is over, I can go back to my normal life. I can go back to my busy schedule, and you will not have time. Like now you can play with your kids, you can help them, you know certain things about your children that you never knew. You now discover certain things about your partner that you never knew. You've discovered a lot, things that you had no idea about. So are you just going to abandon these things now that the lockdown is over, or are you going to create time for this? If you create time to do the things that you develop, the skills, the habits that you've developed during the lockdown, it means it's really dedication. These things are good, and it's not just good during the lockdown when you're free, when you have nothing to do, when you have excess time for yourself, but it's good for our day-to-day life. Like the exercise, it's good to spend time to study the Word of God, pray, always keep a good relationship with your Creator. It's good to exercise, to learn new skills, to read, to do all those things, spend time with your children. You don't have to do all this only when things are fine. Only when you have time for them. You create time for them. These things are important. Create time for the things that are important. I don't just want to hear, oh, I'm coming out of this lockdown with new skills. What are you going to do with those skills? I'm coming out of this lockdown with this, with that. What are you going to do with all those? After the lockdown, will you continue to improve on them? Will you continue working on them, or are you just gonna like kick it aside when you have your normal life, when life goes back to normal and everything? So that is the question we should ask ourselves. We shouldn't create time. We shouldn't abandon the things that we've created time and they are helping us to grow during this lockdown. We should continue doing those things that are good for us after, during, and after the lockdown. Okay, that's all I have for us today. Hope you guys are staying safe. Things are getting crazy, especially now in the United States with so many cases and everything. It's like there is no hope, but there's hope in God. So let's just continue to do our part to play our role, stay safe, keep your distance, and God will take charge of the rest. So